in Korea with 현우.
And it's 현우 time.
안녕하세요.
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 왜요? 마음에 안 들어요?
No, it's good.
It's good, right?
Yeah. How are you, Hyunwoo?
I'm doing good. I had a very pleasant 설날 holiday with
Happy
my
New
family.
Year.
Happy New Year once again.
That's great. Right. So before we begin anything, could you please give us your quiz question?
Sure. Which of these is not a meaning of fortune? Number 1, luck. Number 2, plan. Number 3, wealth.
Okay, one more time, please.
Which of these is not a possible meaning of fortune? Number 1, luck. Number 2, plan. Number 3, wealth.
Thank you, Hyunwoo. You can put your answers on our Bundy board or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 100 won, depending on the length of your text. And you can check our website later to see if you win which prize.
The prize is going to be omega-3.
Awesome.
Okay, so to get us some better idea about what today's topic is going to be about, we have some small clips for you.
자세히 좀 봐. 보면 볼수록 복스럽게 생겼더라. 엄마 눈 어떻게 된 거 아니야?
말씀하셨듯이 더 복스럽게 먹어야겠다라는 생각은 하진 않고요. 그 시는 필요하다.
나와의 키 차이 나이 차이 좋고 얼굴 고친데 없고 밥도 복스럽게 먹고 완벽한 모든 조건이요 밀당은 하지 않기로 해 입장 정리가
저희
Yeah, I kept hearing 복스럽게.
맞아요. 복스럽게 먹고 이러네요. That's why my mother-in-law really loved me
Oh, yeah?
when she first saw me. 밥을 참 복스럽게 잘 먹는다고 제가 그래서 합격됐었어요.
Okay, so I don't know what that means, but if just based on your explanation, I would guess it means to eat well.
Eat well or eat a lot
Okay.
in a way.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way,
Okay,
always.
I was going to say, because we have negative expressions in English too, to eat too much, right?
yeah,
Like stuff your face.
Right.
Yeah.
Eat like a pig.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But this is a good thing.
This is a good thing. So we can talk about 복스럽게 먹다 first then.
Okay.
So basically when you say 복스럽게 먹다, it makes the other person who made the food happy.
Okay.
You're eating the food that I prepared for you
Yeah.
really, really well.
I
or
understand.
you're happy about the food.
Yeah.
So 복스럽게 먹다. My sisters were the exact opposite of 복스럽게 먹다. They would just be really picky.
They would
pick
pick at- they-
pick
yeah,
at the food.
yeah.
They would eat just a small portion and then just put down the chopsticks.
Eat like a bird.
Eat
I was
like
gonna
a-
say eat like a bird.
Yeah.
그렇죠. 그러니까 밥알을 세면서 드시는 그 깨짝깨짝거리는 경우가 있으셨구나.
Yeah. So
Eat like a bird.
So can you say this to someone when you give them food instead of saying like, 잘 먹어? Can you say 복스럽게 먹어?
then you would be kind of forcing the person to
Okay.
eat in a way that would please you.
Okay.
So
it's a reaction then.
Yes.
복스럽게 먹고 있지?
Yeah, like an evaluation
Yeah.
of how well this person is appreciating the food.
Evaluation.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, rather than
Yeah.
reaction, I guess.
That's right, exactly. 그렇죠. 그러니까 복스럽게 먹는다. It's about the manner of eating itself, the way you eat.
I understand. So it's not necessarily something that you say to someone while they are eating?
You can describe
Yeah,
the way
exactly.
that they're
Okay.
eating. 아우 참 복스럽게 먹는구나.
Okay.
뭐 이렇게.
Yeah.
그래서 내가 기쁘구나.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can usually only say it about younger people. You cannot say it to somebody older than you or higher than you.
Right,
Okay.
복스럽게 드시네요 would be inappropriate.
Okay.
아유 시어머님 참 복스럽게 잘 드시네요. 이러면 안 되는 거죠.
Okay. So that's about 복스럽게 먹다. What other examples are there?
So back to the core of the expression 복. We have 복 here. You know, 설날 we say 새해 복 많이 받으세요 once again.
Fortune or luck?
Yeah, fortune or luck or
Yeah.
happiness or blessing.
Okay.
So there's this phrase that goes like 복스럽다 itself.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you describe somebody as 복스럽다,
You're a
what would
lucky person?
that would be the first assumption of the meaning, but in actual usage, it's a bit different, right? 복스럽다.
Right.
When somebody looks 복스럽다,
그런 거 아닐까요? 복을 많이 불러오게 생겼다라고 해서 brings a lot of luck. The way you look, the way you behave. 그건 제가 그렇게 생각이 드는데요. 이렇게 복을 많이 불러오게 생겼다. Looks as if you're going to bring a lot of luck. 그런 뜻으로.
How do you look like that? though?
so the definition the dictionaries have
Yeah.
is only one: to have a pleasantly plump face.
It's a nice way to say you're fat.
But pleasantly is the key here.
Yeah, I know, but still, pleasantly plump. I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it means. Oh, you look like a fortunate person, maybe because you have enough food to eat all the time.
Maybe.
And good luck comes to you.
Yeah.
Like a Buddha, kind of.
Maybe, yeah.
그렇죠.
Yeah, I understand.
맞아요. 네.
But I was interested in this definition, so I looked up some images online by using the keyword 복스럽다 or 복스러운 얼굴, you know,
Okay.
pleasantly plump face.
Right.
But all the images that came up were not actually faces of plump people. They were pictures of IU, like singers who were really tiny, skinny.
Okay.
But then I also came to realize that people also describe people who are not plump
Right.
as 복스럽다 too.
Okay.
Like faces that make you feel happy.
Okay.
Like, oh, the cute faces, like happy faces, are also described as 복스러운 얼굴 sometimes.
Interesting.
그 happy face basically 그런 거 아닌가요?
Okay.
정말 relaxed and happy. 그렇죠. 근데 삐쩍 말랐는데 그렇게 복스럽다라고 하지 않지 않나요?
그렇죠. So that's why I was intrigued by all the image search results.
But whenever I see your face, 현 선생님 정말 복스러우신.
Ah,
왜냐면
thank
he's
you.
always smiling.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And then whenever
Thank you.
I see him, I feel good already.
I understand.
정말.
I would say the same thing about you both, but I wouldn't use 복스럽다 because, you know, it's not something that you can
Because
say
we're
to some-
older?
I mean,
It's okay. You
I
can,
mean,
well, that's more insulting.
I know.
You don't need to tell us the expressions you can't use because we're older.
I was trying to avoid saying that.
That's great.
아니에요, 선생님.
Yeah.
We're teasing
So
you.
we are teasing. This sounds like one that you can't translate to English very easily. Perhaps because we don't often comment on people's physical appearance directly to them, especially when we're calling them pleasantly plump. So would this be an expression that you would use about someone else when they are not there, perhaps in Korean?
If you are having a hard time, I mean, I would say that if you are having a hard time coming up with compliments about the person, you can at least say, you know, 복스럽게 생긴 얼굴, I think.
Which means you have a pleasant face. I'm trying to think of English equivalents, but again, we don't usually comment
Yeah.
on that type of thing. But I do know exactly what you mean.
Well, if you don't have anything nice to say about anyone, just don't say anything, right?
That's right.
그러니까 혹시 뭐 플럼 근데 이제 아유 참 복스럽게 생겼네. 근데 그런 말을 자아내는 그런 얼굴도 있어요.
Yeah, I think in this case you might say that person always has a smile on their face. You know, I really like being around Hyunwoo because he always has a smile on his face. And what that refers to is not just his face, but his personality in general.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
saying he's a pleasant person.
그렇죠. Pleasant person. 그거 참
Pleasant
좋네.
person. So I guess 복스럽다 can be interpreted in two ways, I guess. One is to have a pleasantly plump face,
Yeah.
and the other is to be a happy person.
Right.
Yeah. So if somebody says to me in Korean, how do you say it?
복스럽게 생겼다.
So I would have to ask, are you calling me fat or happy?
Yes.
Or both?
아니, just say thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, you can think, you know, ask yourself,
Oh, I
which is
see.
the definition
Right.
in this case.
Of course, it's always 100% always compliment.
It would
Yes.
have to be.
네,
Yes,
그럼요.
yes,
yeah,
그럼
right.
그쪽에서 또 you're welcome 이러실 거예요.
see.
네.
All right. Well, Hyunwoo, we're already out of time. Thank you very much for the 복스럽다 expression today. That was a good one. Good one to learn. Before we go, the answer to your quiz question, please.
All right, the quiz was which of these is not a meaning of fortune, and answer is plan. It's not a meaning of fortune.
오케이. So 정답 맞춰주신 분들 가운데 저희가 추첨 통해서 선물로 오메가3 얼른 보내드리겠습니다. 우리 복스러운 현우 선생님 감사합니다. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Thanks, Hyunwoo.
See you.
Bye.